how do we unpack and understand the concept of God as the Father in the absence of our own biological fathers? How?
That's so hard. I know even amongst our group that it's so different of everyone with their earthly fathers, that everybody has a different experience of how they have lived and grown up with or without a father. And so as we're at a church on a Sunday morning, how do you say that God is a loving father when my earthly father is gone? It's so difficult. But what I can say is that as I have gone through life, I've experienced God in a loving way. I've experienced God being present with me when other people are not. I've experienced His love through the people of my church. I've experienced His love through friends. I've experienced His love through reading the scriptures, knowing that He created me, knowing that He knows me better than any person on earth possibly could. And that is the person that I truly can call Abba, Father, Papa. It's difficult, though, to get your mind around that, though, because it's not what we experience on a human level. But we have to believe and to have faith that the one who created me from nothing loves me more than anything.
Thank you very much. Having listened, do you want to say something?
That's my last more thing. This is my last word. Barack Obama, president, talking to a church in the States on Father's Day. One of his things he spoke about is that a father should be the rock. Should be the rock. But one thing he said about absent fathers, and he spoke a lot about absent fathers, but one of the things that he mentioned, and I think most of us here in this room, in this church, in the hall, is that there's a question of work-life balance. I always call it church-life balance. How much time do you spend here in church and not at least look after? How much time do you spend at work? He says he was traveling. Worse if you got a business. You come in, you go to work, at 6 o'clock in the morning, the kids are still asleep. You come back at 10 o'clock in the evening, you never see your kids. And then you worry that at least now, when they are 16, they say, we don't know you anymore. Let's make sure that at least we make time for our kids. Just time. When I said all of us, I said mostly will suffer from work-life balance and church-life balance.
Thank you very much. Having listened to all of the inputs, one concludes that these are conversations that we need to have. And unfortunately, it's just that time is not enough. When the June month started, the youth was saying, Samuel was quoting scriptures from Samuel, where Samuel was on a quest to find wisdom from his father. Last week, the youth was saying, Father, can you hear me? Today, the fellowship of men, together with the youth, is saying, Tata Upi, Father, where are you? To me, as I conclude, it says that, and with the input of Dr. Ashley, is that there needs to be a proximity that you have with God. The proximity that you have with God, the distance of it needs not to be this far. The proximity of the voice of God needs to be near. Because when the voice is near, it is more audible. With everything that is said, thank you to the amazing fathers that are within our church. without singling any one of you. Thank you, and thank you. Drops my wine.